Here in Mitsuwa, this is one of my favorite supermarkets pretty much ever. First of all, when I used to live in the city, you can come here. In this place, this area is called Edgewater, so it's got a really scenic view of the river, and it's across the river from the city. So if you come here at night especially, you get a great view of Manhattan, which is way over there. And in the spring and summer, you can shop here, you can eat inside the supermarket, and then you can walk along the river. It's just really nice. Okay, I came here on what I felt was just the least busy day possible. This is about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to be like an ice storm today, so I figured not a lot of people are traveling. And look at this, long line to get in. Been about 30 minutes, finally got my shopping cart. I think I'm about 10 minutes away. Okay, I was wrong, it's about another 30 minutes. Now I'm almost at the door. Look at this line here. Look how crazy it goes and wraps around the store now. I haven't been here in so long. I love these snack stalls. These places sell super intricate Japanese snacks, and they're so good, like super fancy mochi and shrimp crackers. This is the food court. This is my favorite place whenever I'm here. They got tempura, they got ramen. Ooh, this is new. It's a steak place. Oh, they sell ribeye here. Matcha love is great if you want some matcha ice cream. Roy's is amazing chocolate if you've never had it. Oh, this is new. Look at this, mochi donuts. Wow. Definitely need some of that. Really, it's been about a year since I stepped foot in here. Okay, so the thing is, even though the food court is open, you cannot eat inside the store, so that's a problem. Ramen won't last the whole car ride home. Oh, this is great. Even the plastic food looks good. This is really good, katsu and curry place. Oh man, I wish we could have ate here. All right, maybe we'll get something to go and eat out in the car. But let's go get the groceries first. Ah, pastry roll, chocolate. Oh, takoyaki special. I want some takoyaki. Also, what I love about the store, everything is laid out so nicely. It is. Oh, taiyakis. Umami gyoza, pork and leek. Take a taiyaki too. Also, even though it was a long way to get here, it's so nice to be able to walk around and feel really safe because there's not many people around me. This is one of the most relaxing grocery shopping experiences I've had maybe since the start of this whole thing, because usually there's so many people just kind of squishing around them. Whoa, this is a BCD tofu soup kit. I love BCD tofu. Extra hot, even better. Aka miso ramen. This guy looks like he knows what he's doing. Soupless ramen. This is definitely where all the best ramen is. Get some soba, yakisoba. Oh, this is good. Hoka hoka oden, just like you get at Japanese 7-Eleven stores. What is this? Kenodiya ramen bar. This guy also looks like he knows what he's doing. And look, there's like a line. I know it's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna try every single one of these ramen noodles for you guys. This is just the first trip. It'll be a fun journey together. Now going down the instant noodle aisle. The original cup noodle. This looks good. Chicken paitan ramen. Unfortunately, the best Japanese instant noodles, like the tsuta, can't find it in US grocery stores because they contain meat. It'd be fun to find out if any one of these that I got actually taste good. And I used to make fun of the cup ramen a lot until I had the curry version, which I absolutely love. So I'm gonna try the original today. Hey, I know this guy. He's got a Tokyo chicken flavor and a tonkatsu flavor. Oh, Today I get to judge an Iron Chef. I mean, Food Network, if you ever want to have me on the Iron Chef as a judge, that'd be cool too. But for now, I'm gonna taste that rich tonkatsu. Restaurant style tantanmen. Spicy miso. All right, I think that's enough. Oh, gotta get some mentaiko. Fish eggs, so good. What is this? Ma po chunyu. Hot, medium hot. No idea what this is. Looks like glass noodles. Oh, awesome. These are mochi you can grill. Heck yeah. Kind of like stopped myself from buying pretty much everything. Oh, look at the meat. That looks like gray shabu meat. Whoa, palpico concentrated? That's intense. Oh, dessert time. Look at this. It's a fruit fondue. That looks beautiful. And this is handmade. Handmade what? It just says handmade. I don't know what it is. I'm getting it though. Oh, but it's butter. I was gonna take a spoon to that. Oh, cheesecake. Light cheesecake. Oh my God, there's so much frozen foods as well. I don't think I can. This is already so much. All right, we're gonna have to try to wrap up part one. This is already getting intense. I think there's more stuff here than the Japanese supermarket in Seattle that I went to. Look at this. Ice cream with red bean inside. And we haven't even looked at the prepared food section. Oh, beef dome. Okay, I gotta get a beef dome. Yakisoba. Dumplings, shawmai, squid, pork cutlet, croquette, takoyaki. This is the most overwhelmed I've felt in a long, long time. There's just so much I want that I can't have. Oh, the sushi section. Oh, this is fresh otoro. That is beautiful. All right, I gotta go. I can't stay here anymore. This is just not good. Can I get a passion fruit? Yuzu citrus? Matcha? Dark chocolate? Black sesame? Let's do Oreo, I guess. I know I'm weak, but I can't leave without donuts. The line is still going strong. I'm actually really glad I came when I did. Line's like 3 times the length now. All right, I went a little overboard. I still got desserts, ice cream, like just left outside because it's like a fridge outside. But I don't get to go to that market very often. So, you know, this is gonna be my food for the next week. Well, except for the noodles. I'm gonna try all of them today. Especially excited for Morimoto's instant noodles. I don't even know where to start. Sushi. Start with the toro, the fatty tuna. This thing looks like it's melting just sitting in my kitchen. I'm still not a huge sushi eater. I love that so much. That's 100% Wagyu of the sea. Imagine something that's so heavenly, swimming around in the ocean. It's one of those things where like, I don't even know I miss it until I taste it. And then as soon as that thing hits my tongue, it starts dissolving. The fat starts breaking down all over my taste buds. That's when I'm like, oh, where have you been all my life? I don't think I should have started with that now. The rest of the sushi probably, it's just not gonna be as exciting. Not as exciting, but still pretty riveting. I actually ran into quite a few people waiting in line to go into Mitsuwa just for their sushi. I mean, I'm no expert, but that is delicious. Only complaint, I feel like there's a lot of rice, but the fish is tremendous. Next up, let's taste the gyudon. Beef is good. I feel like there's not enough juice in here. The rice is really not getting soaked with that nice beef juice that usually comes with a good bowl of gyudon. So although the meat is really fatty, tender, and juicy, and the onions are nice, the rice it just didn't get seasoned. I'm gonna try to eat it with some mentaiko. Oh, that's good. I had these fish eggs first time ever in Fukuoka. This version is slimier than the one I had before. But when you get past that initial part, and I'm not really into the slimy texture as well in the beginning, this thing is just comes like little burst of umami bubbles on your tongue with just the most awesome seafood flavor. Oh, this is so good. I can eat that with my rice. All right, let's get to some of the ramen. I want to start with this guy that looks like a ramen professor, Hinodia Ramen. Pack of ramen, pack of sauce. I think this is a clam ramen. Oh, that's so good. Oh, no wonder there's a lion in the photo. I feel like Aquaman just clobbered me on the side of the head with a clam shell. Oh, that is intense clam flavor. I mean, the soup looks light, but it's deep and compact. Oh, noodles are great. Oh, 100% get this. Oh, that's awesome. Noodles got a great, smooth, chewy texture. Goes with the broths incredibly well. Again, the flavors as deep as the ocean. Oh, I love this. Definitely try that one out. All right, next up, I want to try these soba noodles and pair that up with hoka hoka oden, Japanese fish cake stew. While we're waiting for the noodles to cook, let's try this deliciously light cheesecake and pastry roll. You definitely need to eat this with like a cup of tea or something. Otherwise it's a little dry, but it's really soft and fluffy. I think some jam, it's more like bread than cake. It's okay. I'm really excited about this deliciously light cheesecake. Wow, look at this jiggly thing. So soft. It's like a little mini trampoline for my finger. Oh, I broke it. I hurt it, I damaged it. Oh. Oh yeah. Everybody needs to go and get one of these. Oh. I barely need to do anything with this. So light and airy and pillowy. If the first snowfall of the year were somehow sweetened and fell on your tongue, it would be the same as taking a bite out of this. Oh, that's just marvelous. This is Koriyama's delicious light cheesecake. Well, Koriyama, you just did the world a great service by creating this. Amazing. That is great. So the Sun brand soba, it's freaking delicious. I just want to slurp that thing all day long. The texture is fantastic and you got that great aroma from the buckwheat. That's better than some of the soba I've had at restaurants. Chase it with an even bigger fish cake. Chase it with a fish cake that looks like a corn pouch. Oh, what's my favorite? Mochi inside of this. Now I feel like I'm in a soba restaurant and a Japanese 7-Eleven at the same time. What a great combination. I know I still got tons more ramens to try, but this is my favorite thing so far. That's so good. Next ramen, akamiso. I am excited for this though. Mochi donuts. I got passion fruit, matcha, yuzu, Oreo, dark chocolate, and sesame. This is the star right here. Passion fruit mochi donuts. This is so good. This is the yuzu. Oh. That's even better. Oh, you guys gotta go try this yuzu mochi donut. This is one of the best donuts I've ever had. Flavor, obviously, really, really good. Chewy mochi-ish texture, but with that splash of citrus, I'm gonna go make an entire gallon of tea after I'm done filming this video and just sit down with these donuts and just have the best time ever. I'm gonna dim the lights, I'm gonna light some candles, turn on the newest K-drama I'm watching, True Beauty. By the way, amazing so far. I'm on episode 3. And then just Viki and chill with these donuts. All right, I got high hopes for this. That's so good. As much as I miss Japan, eating this both makes me feel better about not being there right now and also makes me miss it like crazy. Oh, this is great. Trust this ramen master. Oh, this is produced by Ippudo. Every sip, you're not only being pounded by that great miso flavor, but also that great roasted garlic. Oh my goodness. In the earthy fermented bean paste of the miso, combined with these just absolutely elasticy, chewy noodles. Oh, that is rich. That is a rich broth. It's the most perfect, curly, chewy, al dente noodles to soak it up with. That is definitely one of the best ramen broths I had from a frozen ramen pouch. I could probably sell this at my new ramen shop, and all I would get would be compliments. This is amazing, amazing bag of ramen. All right, next up, let's see if Iron Chef Morimoto can follow that. Actually, before that, let's do a little dry noodle, yakisoba. I love the smell of yakisoba. We're gonna sell this at our new ramen place. This one, it's okay. It's not as good as the one I had in Washington with the really thin noodles. It's still pretty good. But the noodles themselves, because they're already cooked and frozen, it's not gonna have as good of a chewy texture, especially with the very toasted char part. Still, it's really nice to have something that's stir-fried and not soupy. Well, Chef Morimoto, instead of a great bowl of miso ramen, you're gonna follow a half-decent bowl of yakisoba. All right, Chef Morimoto's Tokyo Chicken Ramen. So in the instructions, they tell you to cook the noodles in 2 cups of water and then use that water to mix with the seasoning pack. 2 cups is not nearly enough. I mean, it was good, but it was just too concentrated. It needs more water. Oh, much better. Yeah, you need to kind of adjust the water to your taste because when the water boils with the noodles, it makes it nice and thick and starchy. And the flavor is actually extremely good. Rich chicken broth with an umami bomb. Oh, really good noodles. Nice and springy, super chewy al dente. And they grab onto the broth really well too. That's actually super nice. Add some hot oil. That's delicious. Good job, Iron Chef. Wouldn't expect anything less from an Iron Chef. Yeah, the starch that boils off from the noodles into the water really does a lot to cover every strand of the noodles with that broth. Again, just to make sure to add more water than is called for. Otherwise, it's gonna be a complete overkill. I also cooked the tonkatsu version. I think I like the chicken one more. It's still good. Rich, creamy broth. There's a slight bit of sweetness. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Noodles are good as always. I mean, for this broth to come from like a powder pack, it's pretty darn impressive. Also, what I love about this is that there's a lot of noodles in here. I mean, from a regular pack of instant noodles, you don't expect like this much noodle. Overall, really solid ramen. I should have like a Iron Chef contestant thing where I can just like pair the Iron Chef's ramen against other ramen and have them battle it out. But since it's an Iron Chef instant noodle, I feel like I should grade this based on the Iron Chef point system. So if you don't know, each chef can be awarded 20 points, 10 for taste, 5 for originality, and 5 for plating. Of course, plating, I mean, I did it, so 5 out of 5. Originality, I mean, it's not new flavors, so maybe a 3. And taste, I give it a solid 8.5. 16.5 for Iron Chef Morimoto's instant noodles. Not bad. Next up, let's try this mapo trengi thing. I'm not sure if this is either just good or really good. It's good. I guess it's supposed to be like a thin rice noodle version of a mapo noodle. I don't taste much of the numbing factor. It is really spicy. And the soup has tons of umami flavor. It's not the best, but it's not bad. I think I like the soup way more than the noodles. I mean, that's really good soup. And it's kind of strange because as thin as rice noodles are, the soup flavor hasn't really penetrated it. It's okay. Give it a 7 out of 10. Actually, scratch that. The more you get to the bottom where all the flavor is, they put some garlic in here, some wood ear, some bamboo. The flavor gets better and better. I'm gonna have to raise this up to an 8. All right, I've been eyeing this one for a while. Restaurant style, spicy sesame taste, tandanmen.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight.
This is good. So this ramen utilizes straight noodles. Straight thin noodles, which are my favorite in Japanese ramen. So the flavor is able to soak through. I think this would be much better, obviously, if like, just like tandanmen, you add a bunch of minced pork in here. But just on its own, noodles are very slurp-worthy, flavor penetrated very well. The soup itself is spicy, it's got a great numbing taste to it. This is solid. I don't know if I would call this restaurant style though, just because from an appearance standpoint, the soup doesn't have the best coloring to it. I mean, I wish it was redder and more oil on top, but it is a very solid bowl of instant noodles. I give this an 8 out of 10. Extremely slurp-worthy, especially at the end. Yeah, put some minced meat in here. This would be spectacular. All right, just a couple more to go. I got these 2 cup noodles, the original cup noodle, and spicy miso. This is just okay. The curry one is exceptional. This broth is all right. There's some really questionable looking, colorful entities inside these cups. I'm pretty sure that's a dehydrated egg or a sponge or something. And there are, little pieces of meat in, oh, good Lord. Yeah, that egg is just a little too neon-ish for me. I'll try it. Actually kind of tastes like an egg. Yeah, that meat is definitely tofu. I mean, the soup is not bad. It's pretty light. Overall, okay, but not nearly as good as the curry version. This is the spicy miso from Shin. this is delicious. 100% get this. You know instant noodles, there is such a thing as love at first slurp. As soon as those noodles hit your tongue, you just know. Scrumptious, chewy noodles with that delicious broth. Oh, this broth is great. This is it. This is what you're looking for right here. Get a bunch of this, you're gonna be happy. It's got these vegetables in here as well that look like they belong on a neon sign in Vegas. And I feel those are kind of unnecessary, but everything else about this, noodles, broth, oh, just perfect. Oh, especially that broth. That's some magical broth. I like this more than Chef Morimoto's instant noodles. Also, what's great is that the noodles, obviously they're fried, super thin noodles, but that flavor penetrated that thing really well. Oh yeah. In every club, you get a lot of soup and you get a lot of noodles. This meets this in a dark alley. This thing is taking this thing's lunch money. All right, I think I'm done with noodles. There's still a bunch I didn't get to. We're gonna put those in the part 2 video. Whew. Look how beautiful this cheesecake is. And look how frozen solid this cheesecake is. Oh, this is good. It's got more of a tart flavor than typical cheesecake. But oh man, that's smooth. Definitely more of a yogurty flavor. That's good though. What is this? It's wonderful. It's like a little pudding with pieces of fruit on the bottom. It's like a combination of, you know, those snack fruit cups you buy from the supermarket? It's like that on the bottom of creamy, milky pudding. That's pretty good. Like I said, there were a lot of stuff I bought I couldn't get to, mainly because I think I'm full. But I'll definitely save those for part 2 of this video, but I forgot how amazing that market was. I used to go there, like when I used to be in New York all the time, I would go there at least once a week just to either walk around or eat at the food court or just get snacks. And I love the way they handled this whole COVID thing. I felt very safe being in there. It wasn't crowded at all. Overall, just a great shopping experience. And I think of all the instant noodles I had today, I love the soba. I love the Shin cup noodles. And I also love the Sun brand, I think it was the miso ramen. The Shin cup noodles definitely, I feel like the biggest surprise to me. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, and it turned out to be incredible. Even to me, beating out the Iron Chef himself. But anyway, that's my part 1 review of the Mitsuwa Japanese supermarket. Thank you all so much for watching. Till we eat again, see you later.